Todd Chance from the Fox 17 Morning Mix, and May is Stop the Bleeding Month. It's where you could learn how to potentially save someone else's life if they're in a traumatic injury. And since, of course, due to COVID-19, these classes have been canceled, there's still time and ways to learn about the campaign. And that's why we have Megan Crowley on with us today. She's a registered nurse, and she's the Trauma and Injury Prevention Coordinator for Spectrum Health. Good morning, Megan. Tell us about Stop the Bleeding.
Stop the Bleed was developed by the American College of Surgeons in response to the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting. It really teaches people how to recognize and respond to life-threatening bleeding. After it was developed, we realized there's so many other situations besides, mass casualty events where this information is very useful. As we are staying home more now, people are getting into home improvement accidents, lawn improvement accidents. There's so many different situations where you could find yourself in a bleeding emergency.
And what's the first thing people should know if they find themselves, unfortunately, in that type of an emergency?
So if you find yourself in that type of emergency, make sure that you keep yourself safe. Don't enter a scene that is not safe. Your safety is top priority. Next thing you need to do, you need to call 911 to get someone to you, so that way they can get you to the trauma center. And then the focus is to get that bleeding to stop.
And these are all of the things that you would normally teach how to do in these classes, correct?
Correct. Yeah, the class is normally about an hour long. We do about a 20-minute lecture where we go through how to recognize and identify life-threatening bleeding, and then what the appropriate methods are to get that bleeding to stop.
It is something that we see in the movies and on television at times, that tourniquet, they rip off the cloth and they tie it tight, but that really is a key way to stop the bleeding.
Yes, and we really promote the use of commercially prepared tourniquets because they have been proven safe and highly effective in saving lives. There's so many different types out there that people can utilize, and they are so easy to use.
And since we're all cooped up in our homes, I'm sure we're not gathering together. Is there a place people can learn more information about how to stop the bleeding? And when do you think you'll be able to come together and host these classes again?
We are looking at that currently on when we might be able to start hosting classes again. We're tentatively looking at the fall. Obviously, that is ever changing, and we'll keep the community updated as we learn more. But until then, you can go to bleedingcontrol.org, and all of the information that you need is on that website.
Well, thank you so much for the great information, Megan. Stay healthy, stay safe.
Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you.